The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Cornhuskers will kick it away to start. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the USC Trojans offense takes the field to start this game off. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that ball man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Got his man! Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly. It's caught downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, USC! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
On the run, it's Irvin. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
A really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the touch pass. Great job selling out, seeing it, bringing those guys right down, flying into space, getting the fast, speedy wide receiver on the ground. Nice 3rd down stop.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll heave it deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. 1st down for this offense. The handoff to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Fires to the right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he zing that thing in there? Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fedot. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. It is perfect.
USC 7, Nebraska 3.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You spread me out, I'm going to speed you up. Nice job. They go empty. Nobody in the backfield to help the quarterback block. The linebacker comes right up the gut, gets to the quarterback, gets him on the ground.
The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line, and the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Off play action. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down. The Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Branch. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Snap in the shotgun. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And now on second down for this offense. To the air, it's Moss. Looking left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He lost one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Bowls his way forward. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. Throwing right. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Houston. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And an empty backfield here on 2nd and short. The Cornhuskers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Branch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Looking for space. It's Marks. Still on his feet.
I think you're seeing an example right now of some of the playmakers this offense has and just how deceptive they are. Once they have the football in their hands, they're just so difficult to tackle and bring down. David, they've got some difference makers.
And that ball is picked off. Bringing it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskers.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the move from inside his 5. and he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
This offense has a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Makes the grab down the middle. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end round there.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grabs it in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Trojans are flying down the field. Motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He wants to throw it again. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. The back goes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Now, and the best news is your defense at least forced a punt of their own. So now you can go answer with...
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass. It's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there. Giving up some size and still making the play. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun. Wants to pass. He rifles one deep to the left. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fredot. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nebraska!
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 78 yards down the field, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. Quickly complete. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll throw it on first down. The sure hands. It's Martin. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He lets it fly. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 11 over Houston. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They're trying to get to him. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Looking for a block. It's Branch. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He's going to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he gets downfield for the big catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Back to pass, it's Moss. Looking for the score. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the L.A. Coliseum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. It's complete to the right.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal flag.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the defense has it. They're going the other way.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Moss. Looking to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. My goodness, he is putting on a laser show right now. Liner, Palmer, Pat Hayden, Marinovich, you name it. These guys are going to be looking up at this dude.
Just spinning the bean all over the yard. That's why you come to USC. Those names you mentioned, and you know that ball's going to be in your hands. You get to go make plays, and he is doing exactly that.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They're bringing heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He slings it deep to the left. It's complete. A huge pickup. He's loose. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31, Nebraska, 24.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to throw, it's Moss. They've got the screen set up. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Trojans will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They'll go to the ground. At midfield, he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They're going to ride this running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Caught in the backfield, it's Banks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Quick strike complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Using his legs, it's Marks. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Fires it incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking for a man. It's Moss. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. Looking to throw. Fires to the right. And that pass is intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And that's just excellent cover. Cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. To throw, it's Moss. He lets one fly deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, USC! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Boise State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now they'll run the draw. Running with power. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Shakes off the defender. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Fadot. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man. It's Raiola. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it and they convert. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Huskers!
Number 17.
They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Running through contact. Got a little room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. From the 30-yard line on first down. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Quickly complete. And they'll knock him down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Looking to throw for it. Fires left. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Trojans! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. To the ground with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It's a draw. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up of 3. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. What a snag by the defense. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. At the 20, he's got space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll run for it on 4th down. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Banks. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
Neutrals on your side. Defense.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. He's looking to throw it. And wings it incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Nair. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Huskers in the hurry up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to get to him. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking to throw, it's Moss. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Trojans. And the punishment has been extended. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested.
He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
They're trailing by 25 to Boise State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's taking a deep shot. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there. The defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.